These are lightweight carousel bags in these two canvas bags. In this round one we have the top separator ring, which I'll show you. That's the separator ring. Just slide that one out of the way for a moment. In the main holder here we have instructions, and in here we have a pack of 12 arms, the stand and the pot lids. Now this is the stand, the tripod. Just take this out and show you. That's the tripod. And these are the individual arms. We've got 12 of these packed separately in these individual bags. That's the arm. The actual arm contains the pot, which is sealed in this bag. So if we just discard the bag, and then the pot goes inside the end of the arm. And then in here we have the individual lids, the perforated lids. The lid sits on top of the pot quite nicely. And in here we have a spacer ring. Now the spacer ring gives us the option to alter the height of the carousel, which we'll talk about later on in the video. That's the spacer ring. Once you've unpacked the carousel, it's very easy to put together. First thing you need to do is take the tripod and assemble the tripod. Move it in and out, so it's a bit like putting up an umbrella until you get the position where the legs are their most widest, and then knit the screw up. You don't need to over tighten that screw, just literally knit it. Put the tripod in position, and in its static position there, it gives you 400mm of clearance from the floor to the top of the pot. Now that's okay for the smaller dogs, but with the larger dogs you will need this spacer tube, which is 150mm, which will give you a total of 550mm from the floor to the top of the pot. So we'll start off with the spacer tube on top, so you can see the height there. Next thing is take your separator ring, and if you look underneath here, you'll see a screw. Now this screw is just to nip and stop this rotating on the shaft. So make sure the screw is unscrewed, put the finger in the hole, make sure it's got clearance on it, and slide the head onto the base. Hand underneath and just nip up that screw very nice. That's it. So that rotates nice and freely. Next thing to do is put in the pots and the arms. The arms slide in very easily into there. That's it, that's all 12 arms in. The arms can be put in a clockwise or anti-clockwise direction depending on the style in which you train the dogs. Some prefer to go in either direction. Once on, it's very, very simple to use. Lids come off, they're disretained on. Pots come out, easy for sterilising. The target odor is put into one of these pots, and the rest of the 11 are distractions they're put in for the dog. But what's most important is that once you actually put the odour into the pot, that you touch each pot individually all the way around the carousel, so the trainer's scent is equally distributed amongst all 12 pots. Otherwise the dog will work it out which one of the pots the trainer has put the target odour in. That is a very, very important thing you need to do. The pots are interchangeable, so each pot can come out and be swapped with the next pot. They're very, very easy to sterilise. You can use Milton, RBS 35, or you can put them straight into a dishwasher. They're fully stainless steel, they're not corrode. That's the best way of actually sterilising the pot. You may have seen this lid in the previous video we did on the NATO carousel. but this lid has got a series of holes which you can close off. So as I move that round, as you can see, it's closing off the hole slowly, and you can slowly diminish the holes down until you get to just one hole, which gives a dog more harder for the dog to actually pick up the scent for his training, and that fits on there quite nicely as an alternative lid to the one that we're actually using. The baffle plates can be put on as an optional extra, and I'll show you how easy it is to put the baffle plates on. Very quickly. Now, some trainers like baffle plates, some don't like baffle plates. So I think that at the end of the day, the dog should be able to walk around completely unrestricted. But there is another train of thought, and that is that it will actually slow the dog down and make him focus more on each one of the pots as he tries to determine which is the one that's got the target odour. As you can see, the carousel is very universal. Well, I've now put a series of universal arms in there which take sample pots. These pots, you can put various different types of scents in there. One particular scent that can be used is biomedical scents, which are used for dogs that can detect cancers, leukemias, and even diabetes, I believe. It's very simple to use. Underneath here you have a clip which the pot will clip into underneath the tube, and then the dog can actually smell the contents of the pot. It's very simple to use.
Makes the carousel a powerful tool in accrediting dogs to a standard or benchmark that can be read and understood by most organisations.
This is our NATO carousel that we made for the MOD. It's completely made of stainless steel with bronze bearings, so it's something that could take weather or any environmental conditions should it be left outside. As you can see, it consists of 12 arms numbered 1 to 12, which can either go in a clockwise or anti-clockwise direction depending on the trainer and the dog training program. Each arm is extendable. The small screw underneath here, the arm can be pulled out, so you can actually alter the diameter of the carousel